The ring to Shadrack Benjamin. Karibuni sana to studio. It's so nice to have you. Please give us a small intro to Shadrack.
Thank you, Mariam. My name is Wambui, Shadrack Wambui.
Yes.
I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya.
Yes.
I am a boxer. I am the chairperson of Sheria Mtaani na Shadrack Wambui, which is an NGO that is, aimed at ameliorating the lives of our people. So our aim basically is just...
Jina kubwa, ameliorating, ambia watu inamaanisha.
Yes. Our work is just to make better the lives of our people.
Yes, indeed.
So through the skills that we earn or we have earned in school, and through the skills that we have learned from our coaches in boxing.
All right.
So that is basically it.
When you're not boxing or working, what are you doing?
I am boxing.
I said when you're not boxing or working. And working, let me say. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
If I'm not boxing,
you're working.
I'm working.
Okay, I love it. How about you, Benjamin? Give us a small introduction to yourself.
Thank you so much, Mariam. My name is Njeru Benjamin. I'm an advocate of the High Court, 4 years standing. I'm also a boxer and I'm a dad.
I love that. When you're not boxing and changing diapers and working, what are you doing?
I'm having fun. I'm chilling with my friends. I am doing whatever it is I set my mind to do at that point.
I like that. It's so easy to, of course, get caught up in your work and forget your hobbies, nini. But how did you two get started in boxing? Was it you were looking for somewhere to stress? You actually need to just beat down on someone or something? Or you stumbled on it in a different way, Shadrack?
Mariam, I have grown up in the slums.
Yes.
And one thing, when you grow up in the slums, you need to learn defensive maneuvers. Otherwise, the good things that you hold very dear to yourself might actually be taken away.
Which slum specifically did you
Mathare.
grow up in?
Yes. So I grew up there, and growing up, it was tough. You had to learn about these skills. Then, when I was born, I was nicknamed Rocky.
Okay.
Because I was born at a time when we had the fights of Rocky Balboa, Rocky Marciano. Yes, and then now because of that, that is how I got into the gym.
Kwa damu slowly. The minute people start calling you Rocky, you have to throw 1, 2, sindio?
Yes. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa saa characteristic yangu.
Okay.
Pale ukinichezea maneno mengi hatukuwa nayo. Sasa ndio tumeanza maneno mengi.
Sasa ndio umeanza kuongea tikotini nini. Before it was on site, as they like to say.
Mara moja hiyo unakula yako.
So now, Benjamin, how did you get into boxing?
I grew up in Githurai. And I was kind of small for my body, for my mates as well. Yes. So I was bullied a lot. So it just made sense to do something which sort of minimizes that.
Yes.
So don't
was
really
it successful?
Love it. To some extent.
Yes.
Yes, I still have my face intact and my teeth. So
that's a good, that's a 10 over 10 sign. It's a 10 over 10 sign.
Yeah.
But now the fact that people need, like you guys needed a place to learn self-defense, also to take all this excess energy, especially when you're young. Uko na nguvu, saa zingine una kazi ama mahali pa kuipeleka. Why exactly did you come up with Law of the Ring, or how did it, happen to come about? Let me start with Shadrack.
Thank you. Now boxing in Mathare, then boxing in Kayole, boxing in Kajiado, Ongatarongai, when I was at the Kenya School of Law. So really, I have had, on my own personal accord, I have had a chance of interacting with boxers, seeing the plight of boxers in our gyms, during the league games, during the competitions and the tournaments that we usually have. We've been enduring so many difficulties as boxers. Buying equipments is not something very easy to come by.
I agree.
So when I met Njeru, Njeru is a colleague, he's a professional colleague, and he also hinted to me that he's a boxer. He was playing for Githurai, some team in Githurai.
Mbona utaki kusema jina ya team?
Si tutadili tu na yeye baadaye.
Okay, mbona kuchilia maji?
Sasa huyu tukapatana, so we had a conversation. Of course, the difficulties we are undergoing, they are also enduring. So we just thought of a way in which we will bring lawyers together, because I have attraction to lawyers. I am a lawyer politician.
Yes, yes.
And he's this one is just loved by small people. So young lawyers.
So my end on a letter, the vote of small people. Come on.
See, this under 30s.
That's what you mean by small people.
Yes, these small boys and girls. Yes.
Aki ungadhani wewe ni mzee sana vile unaisema hivyo. He's an old man.
Yeah.
Ni vile tu ameangalia skin vizuri, everything is there.
Just check his knees.
No.
The knees. Iya teka ngoma hapa, we try and go down, we see how many people come back up.
This one, who is enda chini.
But go on.
So when we had this interaction, trying to rack our minds on the kind of ideas that we can try and come up with, so that we generate income. So we decided to come up with this boxing extravaganza, and last year was our first attempt. We decided we just hold it here. We just host it here at the Charter Hall.
Yes.
Then we brought in lawyers, people of goodwill. Then we had fun. We played against each other.
Yes.
Because people think it's fighting. It's just playing.
It's playing, yeah.
Yes, just playing.
Fighting, watu wangekuwa wanatoka hapo in one piece, ndio?
Wengine hutoka in pieces, lakini it's just playing.
Bado ni mchezo even if you live in pieces.
Ni playing tu.
Jamani.
Ni mchezo tu.
This is gaslighting by men. That's ni mchezo. People are losing teeth. But I'm joking. I hope no one is losing teeth. Of course, it's a friendly fight.
Niko sawa.
It's 32 zote.
I think akona zingine hakuna.
Jamani.
So hiyo ndio sasa tukakuwa na hiyo event. Purposely ni kusaidia. So that we raise funds, and then from the funds that we raise, we assist the young men and the young women in the different boxing, boxing gyms.
Yes, all across the countries and informal settlements. Yeah,
not across the country. It is not really possible to help everyone.
Okay.
At least from the small basket of money that we get or collect. So we have our team Kayole. We have his team Githurai 44, and then we have Mukuru Fight for Life. Which was begun by my coach,
yes.
The two-time Olympian and former silver medalist, Commonwealth. He's called Benson Gisharu. So he's a big name in boxing.
It's a big deal.
Yes.
To be quite honest, the work is amazing so far. Even second edition, I can't wait to see what happens. But I want to know of course, from you, Benjamin, highlights of the first edition of Law of the Ring. I know it was, unanza kitu, so it's a lot of learning. Yeah. But your takeaways that you were like, hey, hapa, we've done something. Tufanya kakitu hapa.
Yeah. So first of all, it's really difficult to get a charity where you find someone who's willing to be beaten for charity too. It's not easy. That's the first thing.
Unajua swali ni how much? I think ukiambia mtu let's bid on beating so and so. Like you ukiniambia let's bid on punching Osoro. I could give significant money. Can't lie.
Okay, but
I don't know come on, he's gonna come back at me. I'm kidding though.
Yeah, his willingness to take a beating will really mean something. I mean, the last person I know who willingly sacrificed his pain for other people was Jesus.
Yes.
So it's not a small thing.
True.
But I knew Shadrach when he was fighting in the leagues. He's a seasoned boxer. He's boxed before, and he was in the profession. So I figured, if this really is the best boxing has to offer, then why not?
I mean, come on, if this is how low the bar is set.
Yes, then shame on them. If this is what they have.
If this is the best they have to offer.
Yeah, so nikasema. So that's the thing. You see, again, he's a seasoned boxer. He's used to doing this all the time. So when the fight ended and nobody really could tell the winner, it just made sense to give whatever it is that boxing has to offer. If this is the best.
I'm sorry, if you can't say he's the best that boxing has to offer, but you didn't beat him.
No. I'm saying that.
Tell him to respond directly to your question.
Beating the bush. He's doing legalese.
Yes, beating corners.
Nani alishinda?
I'm saying the thing should be obvious. If you have to ask several people to get different things.
Unamuuliza, what did you eat yesterday? As a young person in Kenya, food has become such a No. I just asked you a simple question. But of course, I love that there's a good banter going on. There's good banter going on between you guys. I know that translates into the work and into the ring. What can we expect from now, this year's edition of Law of the Ring, Shadrach?
Well, we expect him to lose again. That is one. And number two, we expect, at the very least, that we are going to raise, resources that are going to surpass the income that we generated last year. This time around, we've incorporated Kajiado.
Yes.
Kajiado because, you know, we have boxers in Ongata Rongai, in Ngong, in Matasia. Yes. So we also want to help them in getting something small so that they can buy equipments for themselves. So the vision that we have is that we are going to surpass. Last year we had about 675,000.
That's a good amount of money.
Yes, there was the residue of everything that was left. So this year, God willing, inshallah, we expect that we shall get about 2 million shillings.
I love that, and I hope that that is truly the case. What you're doing is very, very important. Like we've talked about earlier, when you have a lot of energy and a lot of time and nowhere to take it, that can be a breeding ground for something very dangerous. Benjamin, what did boxing do for you, for your mental health, physical health, even for your career and the trajectory of your life as a whole?
First of all, it gave me discipline. Because you have to really be committed to your workouts, to your training, to the games themselves, because it's a highly focused game. You lose your concentration 1 second, something bad could really happen to you. So more than that, it gave me hope, because seeing everything that boxing can do and what we have been able to do with boxing, that simple fact that you can give someone hope and they can rise through the sport and become something, that's really big. And I think that should be the take home from Law of the Ring. If we can just create just a little impact and just a little hope, I feel it can go a long way.
I love that. What about you, Shadrach? Same, what did boxing do for you? And then I'll get to know your biggest boxing legend individually as we wrap up the interview. But Tombia, Shadrach.
Thank you. Now, boxing for me has helped me at least in nurturing myself, giving me discipline. You know, I was used to street fights, but I'm very disciplined. Sometimes hata Osoro akinichezea akinitusi kwa barabara, me I'll just keep quiet.
Unanyamaza tu. Because unajuta hakuna haja umalize kijana wewe.
Yes. Alafu secondly, you know, in my practice as a lawyer, as an advocate, I've done it for the past like 7 years now. And one thing is for sure, the practice of law is fighting. You just fight intellectually. Yes, you fight intellectually. It's about who is ready to keep on fighting and keep on keeping on. So through the discipline I have learned from boxing as a sport that you must fight until, I mean, you must just remain on your feet.
Yes.
It has helped me so much in doing what I do for my clients, just to earn also a living for myself. Yes.
I love that you guys have turned something, you know, that say like maybe helped you get to where you are, and now you're doing the same for others. And I know there's people that you looked up to. I want to know, boxing legends. They could be Kenyan, they could be international, could be your Rocky Balboas, whoever it is. Who is yours, Shadrach?
Yes. Mine, my coach who is deceased. I had Muchoki Mwangi. He's a man that I looked very up to. He's a man that was selfless. He's the one that taught me the skills that I am now honing. And the skills that I'm honing also through Coach Benson Gisharu. Benson Gisharu is also a spectacular boxer. He's one man that understands so many things about this science of boxing. So this is someone that I admire. Yes, I admire so much. Over and above that, internationally, of course, my all-time Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
The greatest.
I love that. I'm watching a series that's portraying him in a very funny way. So I'm like, hey, was he this mean of a person? But I don't know. What about you, Benjamin?
First of all, Osoro, I think you can take him and they take it from me.
He won't be in the ring with you, but
no, let me tell you, Mariam, it's something I'm willingly, I'll offer you guys, you know, free entertainment, because it won't take me 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It won't take me 3 minutes.
Knockout.
Before you get to see what Kisi Matoke can do in the ring. But I just have a question, because it's an interesting thing that one can, you know, take all those years to learn, you know, law, to learn and end up practicing law, and at the same time try to hone their skills when it comes to the ring. But now I have a question, like them as practicing advocates of the High Court, they have their clients watching them pale kwa ring, wakiwa kwenye mechi, na apigwe. What image, what message are you sending to your client mwenye kesho una represent kotini na ushalimwa mangumi?
Hey, that's a great question, Osoro. Yes. Tuanze na Benjamin. Umechaka sana Benjamin. I'll start with you.
I didn't even give you my idols.
Oh yes, the idols. You're right.
Give you my idols. Because he started by giving a local one, I'll also give a local one. Mine's called Samuel Njau.
Samuel Njau.
He's my age mate. He's won amazing things out there.
Yes.
Internationally, love Tyson Fury, just because he talks a big game and backs it up.
Okay.
Same thing that Ali did, but he took Ali from me, so
you had to.
Yeah, I had to one-up him.
Now, Kipigwa, yes. What kind of message does that send to your clients? That's a great question, Osoro.
Well, Osoro, I guess they'll never find out.
Hey.
Those clients at least have the benefit of the past. They can just look at the past records. But for now, you can even check my T-shirt. If you ever dream of beating me, you better
wake up and apologize.
Exactly. So
Muhammad Ali. Okay.
Yes, I mean, you see, we must live our idols, isn't it? Yes. So if you want to be the greatest, you must now assume their shoes, and that is exactly what we are doing.
All right,
so where is his? Look at him.
Stolen. Where is he stolen?
Where is he stolen?
Guys, how can we be a part of Law of the Ring too if we're interested?
You can be part of it by purchasing a ticket.
Yes.
A ticket is bought at lawofthering.hustleSasa.shop. And more than that, you can get online and buy our merchandise on the same link and support us. So basically, that's how you can get in touch. You can buy a ticket for a friend. You can buy as many tickets as you want. Every coin that's sent goes to the cause. Yeah.
I love that. It's okay, you can keep the mic, it's okay. As a parting shot, what would you tell people to do as a way to support Law of the Rings, aside from buying the tickets? And then, of course, as far as boxing is concerned, how do we get people, more involved, especially younger people as a whole in the country? Kama mtu nataka physical activity, fitness, ama pia this needs somewhere to take out, that excess energy.
Well, I think people can also buy our merchandise on, that link. You can get our merchandise. There are T-shirts. We have jumpers. We have capes, and we have even crop tops.
Nice.
Yes.
For the girls.
Yeah, for the girls. Yeah. We've catered, for the girls.
Yeah.
Over and above that, we have our gyms everywhere in the country. We have people who we are working with. We have local gyms in Kayole, Mukuru, Ngong, in Matasia, in Ongatarongai. We have gyms everywhere. So anybody who just feels like they have that energy, that extra energy, they have that time also. They can just go into those gyms. Usually our amateur gyms don't charge. So we just allow people to come in, train and become better for themselves.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Mnafanya kazi poa sana. It's such important work, both as advocates and of course as boxers and as I would say community activists. That is junior waite jina gani, but mnafanya kazi poa. We appreciate you. Of course, I hope Law of the Ring 2 is a smashing success. You're 2 million, you quit 2 million, 2.5, that 20. We are hoping for the absolute.
Mare mutakam.
Mkini invite me siwezi kata.
By the way, itakuwa on the 23rd of November 2024 at Charter Hall. Charter Hall is opposite the Supreme Court, and it will start at 6 p.m. all the way to midnight.
So all the way to midnight.
Show up.
Sawa.
Ni madem tu.
Osoro pia kama.
No, ni madem tu because to
my DJ.
Na to ski.
But Mariam, one thing. My sister's invite. Me, Fauzio, just saying it's how it is, what it is.
No, it's okay. But one thing important to note, Mariam, is that I think our so may take ile direction here in case they're arguing a case in court. Alafu wanaule wa mgina na walemea wanaambia judge tupatie dakika 2 tuongee na huyu jamaa mangumi hapa nje kidogo.
Nipe dakika 2 na umse.
Alafu tunakaa.
Nipe dakika 2 tu na umse.